Why don't you take a seat for this? Go ahead, take a seat right there, real quick. You might want to get comfortable, cause this is oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. Before I go over how fucking stupid that I am, we should probably begin at the very beginning. So I'm over here playing my game, enjoying, doing what I do. And on the 26th, I get a random email telling me, "Oh yeah, this shit's confirmed. Like we're changing your sign-in ID." So I'm like, whatever. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna lay down, take a nap, whatever. Wake up the next morning to just see I can't log in to my PlayStation. So I'm thinking, maybe I typed my password wrong. Sometimes there's a capital, sometimes there isn't. No, straight up says it doesn't even say your password's wrong. It just says your sign-in ID is wrong. So I'm like, huh, that shit's fucking hacked. Sure enough, my sparking intuition was correct. So I'm thinking, okay, I gotta let everybody know. I let the important people know first, the ones that can probably provide help, aka Zach, aka Robert. And I'm like, okay, we should, what should I do? And Zach's helping the best he can. He sends me videos, he sends me information, he puts a fucking Reddit post up about this. And so I'm like, okay, well, before I adhere to all those things, let me try to check in with PlayStation. Call PlayStation. They say, we're sorry, due to the fucking virus and all the calls, we're no longer accepting callers. So I'm like, huh, okay, this is getting worse. This is getting a lot worse, right? But, in my mind, it still hasn't clicked that I've been hacked yet. I'm still thinking, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe a friend of mine's pulling like a fucking prank, right? So then I go to Twitter, and I typed in PlayStation hacked. I kid you not. If you type in PlayStation hacked, it is just loaded with people getting destroyed by hackers, like everywhere. So I'm like, fuck. I asked my friends to look at my account, and they go and see. Then all of a sudden it just says Brazil, and I speak Portuguese, and the picture of fucking beans in the background. So I'm like, this is definitely happening. This is definitely happening. I look to my phone. My account's changed. I look over to my fucking my card account, and I'm like, okay, I close that out. All of a sudden, I get a fucking email telling me about a declined transaction for 40 bucks. They gave me the location, the IP address, everything. All of a sudden, I get a hack from Ubisoft telling me that someone's trying to access my account, change your password. I'm just getting bombarded at this point. The fucking guy even was trying to gain access to my Japanese account as well, and I was like, okay, that's kind of suspicious, don't you think, that he would have access to my account and my Japanese account, which have two different emails, and they're all linked to PlayStation. So I was like, maybe it's at fault to PlayStation. So that was my first idea, right? And then I messaged my cousin about it, and he's like, no, someone had to have fished your information from something. Alright, so we're checking my account, right? And you look and you see the fucking idiot didn't unfollow all the people that are in my friends list. He didn't know that from my Japanese account that I'm following that account. So him trying to get rid of all my friends to make sure all his traces are gone really didn't help his fucking case, right? What further didn't help his case was that I only have like 3 games to myself. Alright, most of my library are not games that I own personally. They're games that I am game sharing for. So if he had my account and he were to try to do anything with it, which I'll get into later, he only had access to 1 fucking game that I downloaded. So what he literally gained nothing from that. In fact, the 1 game that he had access to, which is Fighters, he's done nothing on. I'm still a pink square, I have my record, everything is still there, no name change, nothing. Like, what? If I'm not in purple, nigga, I'm raging.
Then
Or
I'm about to message support and
yeah,
ask them to find this man.
I'm gonna call Bandai and be like, yo, y'all owe me some win losses.
Hey, look, man, it wasn't even me, man. I swear.
Hey, did you just fight me last week? Yeah, you was straight. Hey, fight me now, nigga. Fight me now.
Oh God.
I'm literally a different person.
I'm literally not the same person. Oh, you just did it. You got better. No.
Me.
Oh, Jesus.
But, oh, my mistake, sir. And I leave.
Hey, but by the way, it really actually wasn't me before. But I can see that you are actually pretty good at the game.
No,
I was 2 seconds from getting up.
You had fighters, you idiot, and you didn't play it. That nigga dumb. Let me see.
So you might just sold the account.
No, yeah, he didn't. Wow, he just sold. He didn't touch nothing, boy. I'm back in. Wait a second. Battle history. Okay, nah. There's some wins here. He definitely did that. Okay. So I get in touch with a few people on Twitter, and they're all like, "Oh, pull up the support page. You know, that's what helped me. I messaged PlayStation support, and they got me to a pre-chat, or I called them. Some people, a lot of people were saying, you're fucked. Like, it's like you're gonna have to wait until the quarantine's over to get your account. And I'm like, no, absolutely unacceptable. I'm not doing that. I'm willing to be patient, but I am not taking no for an answer. Like, for sure, I am not taking no. The agent could tell me no, and I'm gonna call you 20 minutes later. We gonna get the shit settled, right? So I go to the website and I try to log into the chat. Well, first I don't even get there. Sorry. First I go to the website, couldn't even find the chat. The bot tells me, we can't give you anybody. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. That's day one. Day two, I try again. It brings up a thing for a pre-chat. I type my information in, everything. Blue screen. Okay, cool. Day three, I go to the same web page, type my information, blue screen. This continues on for a week and a half. I'm on Twitter, Zach's on Reddit, Robert's piecing shit together in his head, and I'm just praying, like, the longer my account's gone, what's the possibility that could happen? You know, like, worse shit could happen the longer my account is taken. So week 2 begins. I've caught up on probably about 200 hours of YouTube, podcasts. I've begun reading, begun meditating, drinking tea again. All these new revelations have come to me. I've decided, man, I'm gonna fucking play Animal Crossing, right? I know, crazy. And so I'm getting to this point to where I'm like, do I really want my account back? Because look how much progress I'm making without it. I've been co-hosting a podcast. I've been going back and forth with legit promotional people, and it just, things have been going like crazy, like in my mind and everywhere outside. Like, things have been going better for me. Everyone's being more connected with me. So I'm thinking, like, I'll be less lenient. So every on and off day, I'm starting to try for my account until about the last 3 days of the week, right? And then I'm like, I'm getting a little stressed out because I don't have Animal Crossing, and I wake up at 10 and I try to log in at 11. Boom, it doesn't work. 11:30, I'm trying to log in. 12, I'm trying to log in. 12:30. 1:30, like all the way until 10 o'clock at night for 2 fucking days straight. I kid you not. This is why I was getting irritated, and I was like, you know what? Now I'm starting to not like PlayStation, because I feel like they're starting to ignore me and everyone else. I'm checking Twitter on there too, and people on Twitter saying like, yo, like, we're kind of getting ignored too. What the fuck? Like, people want their accounts back. And all that shit really was doing was making me become more worried about my fucking account. And I'm like, okay, they're just gonna ignore me. Cool. I'm just gonna fucking not care. I'm just gonna do my own thing, come back. Boom. Signal the fucking Avengers. Out of nowhere. 12 o'clock. Robert Austin Steele messages me saying, this is what we're gonna do. and we're gonna get it done. Either today or tomorrow, I don't care. We're getting it done. And I admit, I was pretty hesitant, but this is Robert we're talking about. That boy does not quit. He has no quit in him. The first hurdle we tried was getting into the chat. We put in about 5 solid hours straight of trying to connect with no result. Again, I'm starting to let my doubts get to me at this time. You know, it's been 2 weeks going on 3. So I go to the website, the Sony website, and try to make another account, seeing as they won't let my main one in. So I make another account using the same email but a different name, and it works on PlayStation. I log in with that account and everything. Same email, everything. Different name, shows me everything. Then I get a call from Robert saying he was able to get in contact with a live agent. So we sit on the phone, and then the agent connects. Tanya, pretty sure her name was, and Robert relays all the information to her. She responds that due to security reasons, she can't help him get access to my account. And that honestly makes a lot of sense, because even if he is my brother, it wouldn't make sense unless he had variable proof of me being there. She also says that she can only help the account that was entered into the pre-chat. So I'm thinking like, well, what the fuck? You won't let me get past the pre-chat phase. Like, what am I doing wrong that you allow him past the pre-chat, but you keep giving me a blue screen? Okay, so hurdle number 2. Robert gets into an emailing group of Sony, with Sony from the UK, and they just tell him that an account has already been made. So it's hard to tell which one is in need of the hacking help. The account is the fucking one I made on the website, of course. So Robert leaves and figures, okay, we just gotta change the email to the one you made on the website. Neither of us know how to do that. Eventually, I figure it out, and he tries again, but before that, Robert pauses and has a fucking huge big brain moment, and he realizes our problem and thinks, why does your name come up in a following list, but not when I search it for a friends list? I thought it was weird too, but I didn't really look into it. I was like, I don't really care. All of a sudden, Robert figures out the secret. I do too, instantly. Like, it clicks, both of us. It works. I get into a chat room, like, instantaneously from my phone, from anywhere. And, granted, the first one didn't work, so, and it was going to, but I needed a valid email to help the lady out. Anyway. The second one I got into, my man Danny E, bro, he got me everything. He got the info. I gave him all the info. He got the info back to me. He was smooth as hell. He's like, don't worry about it, player. Blam. Here's your reset confirmation. Just confirm this. We're good to go. And I was in complete shock. I was even asking him, like, are you sure is this gonna work? And, you know, like, if I go to my PlayStation, it's gonna work, right? And he assured me it did. And sure enough, I'm back. Good as new. No new friends, though, because I had to refriend everyone. But whatever. I'm back, we're back, and everyone's been really happy to have me back. And you want to know what the fucking secret was why I couldn't get into the chat? The I in my name is a fucking L.